Well, thank you. Good morning to all. This is a great day and a fun day and a special day. First to my colleagues from the legislature, Majority Leader Joseph Morelli, who hails from the great county of Monroe. Senator Griffo, pleasure to be with you. Regards to Senator Flanagan. And congratulations on passing the bill. It was a long time coming, but it happened. And good things are worth the wait, as you said, Senator Griffo, and this was worth the wait. So let's give a round of applause to all the legislators who are here. To Rhonda and Lorenzo and Chris, we thank you for your patience. They worked very, very hard to get this bill passed. I supported it, but it had to wind its way through the legislative process, which can sometimes be circuitous. They would ask me, well, what do they need to do to get it through the legislature? And I would say, I have no idea. I'm lucky if I get something done through the legislature, and it takes me quite a long time. But it all worked out in the end. And we used to chat about it. Coming to New York, and speaking as a prideful New Yorker with a tad of New York arrogance, I think this really completes the journey for MMA, because coming to New York means you're coming to the place. Madison Square Garden is the icon, international icon, for great sports events. And that MMA is going to be in this garden, in this beautiful redone garden that Mr. Dolan himself has really made a spectacular forum. I think that is really the culmination for MMA. So welcome to New York. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for sticking with us and going through the long challenge. But we're very excited you're here. You should know that some of the UFC techniques actually were not started in the UFC, but were started in New York politics. No, it's true. The ground and pound started in New York State Assembly. That's their tactic. That's what they do, the ground and pound. The armbar was started by the Senate Republicans, actually. They started the first armbar, yes. Senator Flanagan, who's not here because he's home practicing the armbar, uses it very well. So there's a lot of similarity on that side. MMA has really captured the imagination as a sport. There are millions of viewers. The growth has been exponential and has been global. And it's been fascinating to watch the growth. And we're excited that that growth is going to come to New York. As a sport, as Majority Leader Morelli mentioned, we believe we've added precautions that will make the sport a better sport. We have more health coverage, more insurance coverage. The State Athletic Commission is going to expand in size, so we'll have experts in MMA who will be on the State Athletics Commission, so we'll be in a position to properly regulate it. But the economics that go with this sport are undeniable. Las Vegas, that has hosted many of the events, has done extraordinarily well from an economic point of view. Some estimates are just under $200 million. So this is going to be a great economic engine for New York. Not just downstate, not just in the Garden, but also in upstate New York. And Mr. Fertitta and myself discussed events in cities upstate that are near the border where we can attract people from out of state to come into New York, which is a double benefit. Buffalo, for example, you bring that Canadian market down, you bring those dollars into the Buffalo market, et cetera. So we're very excited. We did miss out on the economics for many years. That is now restored, and I think we're going to make up with it forthwith. I'm very excited about the November match here at the Garden. I'm not a promoter, but boy, if Ronda Rousey fought here in November, that would be a hell of an event. I would call in to reserve my seat right now. Chris Weidman, a New York boy. Chris Weidman from Long Island, New York. We'd love to see you fight here. I was a little disappointed. I was supposed to go a couple of rounds with Chris this morning just to warm up. I have an injury to my hand which precluded that from happening, but as soon as the injury's better, we have a couple of rounds between you and me. So it's great. It's great for the sport. It's great for the state. We're going to do it right. We're going to do it well. That's how we do things here in New York. So let's sign the bill. Let's make it legal. Congratulations to the legislators for actually making it happen. Thank you.
I don't know, whoever answered.